Hello my dear students, welcome to CMI's online classes. In today's class for the students of Standard 9, we'll study the new chapter from our English grammar, that is modals. This is one of the most important chapters to cover in our syllabus, class 9 syllabus. So whenever I am explaining this chapter, be attentive towards my explanation. So before we go for explanation, we will understand what modals are. What are their uses? Okay students. So आज हम हमारे इंग्लिश ग्रामर का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट चैप्टर मॉडल्स शुरू करने जा रहे हैं. तो मैं चाहता हूं कि सारे स्टूडेंट्स मेरे एक्सप्लेनेशन को ध्यानपूर्वक सुने और समझे. So at first we will understand what are modals. So modals are special verbs which express different kinds of mood. For example, permission, obligation, duty, politeness, possibility, etc. So modals एक स्पेशल वर्ब से स्पेशल ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ब से जो हमारे स्पेशल मतलब पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन, जिस पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन में हम होते हैं, जिस पर्टिकुलर मूड में हम होते हैं, उस मूड को किस तरीके से बयां करें, उसे बयां करने में हमें मदद करते हैं. सो लाइक द व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट मूड्स ऑफ आस्किंग परमिशन, ऑब्लिगेशन, ड्यूटी, पोलाइटनेस, पॉसिबिलिटी, एटसेट्रा. इफ यू आर अंडर द पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन ऑफ आस्किंग फॉर परमिशन, ऑब्लिगेशन, duty, politeness and possibility, you have to use modals to express these kinds of moods and possibilities of actions. Okay, now see, so whenever we are in a particular situation or in a particular setting, which kind of verb do we use for that particular situation? That is modal. So इसीलिए अगर हम किसी पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन में होते हैं, किसी पर्टिकुलर मूड में होते हैं और उस समय हमें ये लगता है कि हमें उस समय वो सारे एक्शंस को, वो सारे सिचुएशन को किस तरीके से बयां करना है, उस समय जिस वर्ब को आप यूज करते हैं विथ मेन वर्ब्स. सो मॉडल्स आर ऑलवेज यूज्ड विथ मेन वर्ब्स. इट गिव्स द मेन वर्ब्स एक्शन, मेन एक्शन वर्ड्स टू एक्सप्रेस इन सच अ वे टू एक्सप्रेस आवर पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन. ये नहीं कि मॉडल्स अकेला किसी भी तरीके का एक्शंस को एक्सप्रेस करता है. मॉडल्स किसी भी तरीके का एक्शंस को एक्सप्रेस करता है जब भी वो मेन वर्ब्स के साथ यूज होता है. सो बिकॉज मेन वर्ब्स शो द मेन एक्शन, बट दैट एक्शन इन व्हाट पर्टिकुलर मूड दैट एक्शन शुड बी आस्क्ड फॉर. लेकिन वो सारे एक्शंस उसे किस तरीके से बोला जाना चाहिए, किस तरीके से पेश किया जाना चाहिए, ओके, ताकि वो सारा एक्शंस हमें पर्टिकुलर मूड के बारे में, पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन के बारे में हमें बताए. सो पर्टिकुलर मूड एंड पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन इज एक्चुअली एक्सप्रेस्ड बाय मॉडल्स, दो एक्शंस आर एक्सप्रेस्ड बाय मेन वर्ब्स. सो हमें मॉडल्स को मेन वर्ब्स के साथ यूज करके एक्सप्रेस करना है पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन और मूड्स इन सेंटेंसेस. So we often get confused for which modal to use in a particular situation. इसीलिए हम जब भी हम मॉडल्स यूज करते हैं तो बहुत सारा मॉडल्स ऐसा लगता है कि हम यूज करते समय वो ग्रामेटिकली तो करेक्ट है, ओके, करेक्ट है, बिकॉज वी यूज मेनी modals as options for other modals, and we find those modals are correct, grammatically correct whenever we use them in sentences. But what is more important, let us understand. We often get confused for which modal to use in a particular situation. It does not mean that we are grammatically incorrect. इसका मतलब ये नहीं होता है कि जब हम किसी भी मॉडल को यूज कर रहे हैं किसी भी सेंटेंसेस में किसी भी तरीके का सिचुएशन को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए, हो सकता है कि वो ग्रामेटिकली करेक्ट हो. But what is more important to understand about the use of modal is But whenever we speak a sentence, which kind of modals is suitable for that situation, it is of that importance. लेकिन उस समय, जिस समय हम मॉडल्स का इस्तेमाल करके किसी भी मूड को एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हैं, तो उस मूड के लिए सबसे सूटेबल क्या होना, कौन सा मॉडल होना चाहिए. So looking after that situation, we have to use modals. For examples, can I come in? May I come in? Both are grammatically correct. Okay. But it depends upon the situation. In what situation you are, so that you can use can I come in? And in what situation you are, in what circumstances you are, that you have to use may I come in. Because can I come in is more in informal manner. It is used in a friendly manner. Informal or friendly manner. It gives us the informal sense. Okay, friendly. But if you want to ask the same question in a formal manner, you have to use may. May and can. If you ask the same question by using may or can, both are correct. But what is more important to understand here, in what circumstance you are, in what kind of surroundings you are. So depending upon that, you may use these two modals for the same kind of purpose. Okay, like you can ask, if you are asking your friend, you can ask, can I come in? Okay, but if you are in a classroom, you cannot say can I come in, because you have to be more formal in your classroom situation. So the formal way to ask for the permission to enter the class, that is may I come in. Or whether if you are in anyone's office also, when you are in a formal situation, you have to use may. Understood? Otherwise you may use can also if your surrounding is very friendly. Okay, so today we will understand, in this way only today we will understand what are the modals in our English grammar and what are the uses of those modals. Okay, it would be very long to understand, because it takes very long to make you understand how to use modals. Okay, to express a certain kind of situation, circumstances in an appropriate manner. Okay, so here we have made the list of modals here. Some of the modals are, see here, may, might, can, could, must, have to, need, out, and used to. We have some other more modals also. We haven't mentioned here. We will understand them here in this video. Okay. It does not mean that only these modals we are going to understand. We will understand other modals also. Okay, and what kind of expressions, what kind of situation of actions they express. Okay, so here one more thing we have to understand about modals are modals do not change with the numbers of subjects. Okay, modals do not change with the number of subjects. Whether the subjects are singular or plural, modals remain the same. Okay, so let's start with the explanation of the modals and their uses. Okay, at first we will understand the uses of can. So uses of can. What is the use of can? Let's see. The modal can is used to express ability and inability in present or in future. Ability, हम क्या कर सकते हैं? What is our strength to do? Inability, what strength do we not have to do? तो ये सारे बातों को बयां करने के लिए हम modal can को use करेंगे. Understood? So here what I explained, the modal can is used to express ability and inability. Ability means our strength to do something, and inability means what we cannot do. Okay, so this kind of actions we can express by using can. For example, I can climb mountains. सो मैं माउंटेन चढ़ सकता हूँ. दैट my ability is to climb mountain. I can come to meet you tomorrow. So we can express future action also. Future action also by using can. Okay. What we can do in future, that is also expressed by using can. Okay, like I can come to meet you tomorrow. So this action is to be taken place in the future, but we can express by using can. So I can't climb mountain. So this is inability. Inability, negative. So negative, can plus not, cannot. And the contraction form of cannot is can't. I can't climb mountains. So when we add not after can, it becomes negative form, and in its negative form, can is used to express inability. Okay. In present and in future too. Like I can't come to meet you tomorrow. So there, that the action which cannot take place tomorrow, which is which is not able to be taken place tomorrow, is also expressed with the negative form of can, that is cannot. Understood? Now the next point to understand about the use of can is the modal can is used to seek permission in a friendly manner. So as I told you in the introduction of this chapter, so when you ask for permission, okay, ask for permission, can is used. But when you are in a friendly environment, okay, अगर आप कोई friendly environment में हो, friendly circumstance में हो, friendly situation में हो, at that time you may use can to seek permission also. Like, can I take your book for a day? Okay. So if you are asking your friend, you can say, can I take your book for a day? But if you are asking someone who is elder to you, then at that time your sentence express a formal situation, so you have to use may I. Understood? So here, if you are in a friendly situation, you can use can. Can I take your book for a day? Can I enter your room? Can I enter your room? So here, if you are asking your friend that you may or you may not enter enter his or her room, then you may ask by using can. Okay. So now another point to understand about the use of can is used to grant or deny permission. Can is used to grant or deny permission. Seeking means asking for permission. Now deny. Can is used. Can का इस्तेमाल हम permission पूछने के लिए भी करते हैं ना. That we have understood earlier. But now permission देने के लिए या ना देने के लिए भी हम यूज करते हैं. Like you can take my book for a day. So आप permission दे दिए. आप permission के लिए पूछ रहे पहले. Can I take your book for a day? Now आपने permission दे दिए. You can take my book for a day. Okay, this is the use of can. Used to grant or deny permission. आप permission देने के लिए भी यूज कर सकते हैं, permission ना देने के लिए भी यूज कर सकते हैं. Like you can't take my book for a day. अगर आप permission नहीं दे रहे बुक ले जाने के लिए, तो आप you will use the negative form of can, that is can't. Contraction form of can and not. Okay. So I hope you have understood this. Now another point, can is also used to talk about rules, what is or what is not allowed to do in present or in future. We can ask in present and in future. So can हम किसी रूल्स को बयां करने के लिए भी इसका यूज कर सकते हैं कि वो रूल्स तुम्हें फॉलो करना चाहिए, वो रूल्स तुम फॉलो कर सकते हो, या वो रूल्स तुम्हें फॉलो नहीं करना चाहिए या नहीं कर सकते हो, इन प्रेजेंट और इन फ्यूचर. ये दोनों को आप एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं बाय यूजिंग can. Like for examples, you can be on leave on Monday. Okay, so you can be on leave on Monday. And negative, you can't be on leave on Monday. Okay, this is the rules. We are expressing rules that according to rule you can be on leave on Monday. According to rule you can't be on leave on Monday. Okay. You can speak to the policeman. If I say you can speak to the policeman, you cannot speak to the policeman. So we are expressing rules. So what is allowed or what is not allowed according to rule, that is also expressed by using can. Okay, understood. Now we will understand the use of the modal. Next modal, could. The modal could is the simple past form of can. So if you see, could is the past form of the modal can. It expresses ability and inability in the past. जैसे can को हमने समझा कि ability और inability express करते हैं, लेकिन in present and future. But when we express ability and inability in past, we have to use could, because could is the simple past form of can. So for examples, I could climb trees when I was young. So this tells us about the past action, what I was able to do in past. So I have to express by using could. I could not climb trees when I was young. So here inability, could not or couldn't. I couldn't climb trees when I was young. So inability, contraction form. We can use contraction form also. Okay, or negative form of could, that is could not. So to express ability and inability, but in the past time we use could. Understood? Now the next point to understand is could is also used to seek permission. जैसे can is also used to seek permission, could is also used to seek permission. Here forget about the use of could as the past form of can. Okay, if you use can to seek permission, you can use could also to use to seek permission. Like could I take your book for a day? इसमें ये नहीं कि could is used to express past action. Okay, in present also you may use could. So could I take your book for a day? Could I use your pencil? So you may ask, can I take your book for a day? Can I use your pencil? But what is important here to understand is, if you use could gives us the sense that it is more polite than can. अगर आप polite manner में बोलना चाहते हैं तो could can से, could is friendly manner. Could is used for to express something in a friendly. Can is used to express something in a friendly manner. But in a friendly manner also, if you want to speak in a polite way, you have to use could. Understood? Now, could is also used to grant or deny permission in the past. In present we have to use can, present and future, but in past we have to use could to grant or deny permission. Deny means not to permit. Okay, restriction. Okay, like you could not enter the room when it was closed. That means you were not permitted. You could see what was wrong there. So, permission. Okay. Now, see here, you could not enter the room when it was locked. That you were not permitted to enter the room when it was locked. Okay. So, deny permission, restriction, which we cannot do, which was not allowed to do. Okay. You could see what was wrong there, permitted. आप देख सकते थे कि वहां पर क्या हुआ था, क्या गलत था. Understood? So now next fourth point to understand about the use of could is also used to talk about rules, what is or what is not allowed, what was or what was not allowed to do in the past. Like can, what is or what is not allowed to do in present and future, but in past we have to use could. You could not be on leave on Monday. That means according to rules you were not allowed to be on leave on Monday. So here if you understand Monday, this Monday is the past Monday. Understood? You could be on leave on Monday. So this is according to rule, you could be on leave on Monday, but in past Monday, on the past Monday. Okay students, So I hope you have understood the explanation of the uses of can and could. You have understood the uses of can and could, and you are able to complete exercises on your own when it comes about the uses of can and could. So thank you so much, students, for attending today's class. We will understand more about the uses of modals in our next video. Okay, students, thank you so much for attending my class.